Hey guys, welcome folks. Those who are new to our channel, this channel is specifically about automation and we try to discuss a lot of software automation related things. Today's topic is very interesting. We're gonna talk about whether we should go for a free courses, free learning or the paid courses. Okay. Even though I'll be more talking about the automation in this video, this can be applicable to any learning, as general you are looking for your career in your professional life. So let's discuss about pros and cons. So before I proceed with all those, just want to give a disclaimer that this is nothing to do with my own personal trainings which I take, one-on-one with the people. So I'm not trying to promote any course here, or I'm not trying to give any kind of suggestions to you guys that only go for paid one or only go for free one. Okay, so I'm going to give you a holistic approach and I'm going to share some of my own experience in my career, and you can study that pattern in yourself and then you will get the answers automatically, whether you should go for a free learning courses or free learning material, or you should be selecting something genuine, or you should be getting, you are ready to pay for like some bucks and get that learning. Okay, so let's go with all the topics today. Those who are new, my introduction, Saurabh. I'm an automator in an industry for around 11 years now. I worked with all these companies, and that's my day-to-day job. YouTube is my passion. Teaching is my passion. That's why I create the videos and share with you guys. So thanks to all who are dropping me an email and visiting my website and trying to help me increase my subscription count. It's almost getting 200 2000 subscribers now, which is a great. Thanks a lot. Please visit this website, ministerofautomation.com. Let me know if you have suggestions to improve this. I'm trying to upload all the free courses and a lot of free material on this. You can also enroll for the paid trainings on this website, which I'm going to teach you personally. Okay, so let's talk about free learning. So what do you get when you search for something? Let's say when you want to learn something, suddenly this morning I feel that, hey, I want to learn YAML or how the JSON works in automation. What the first thing you do is you go and search that material right away in the YouTube or Google. Of course, anyone will do that. So basically, it's easy to get free learning material. We are living in an era now. There is a technology around us everywhere. The moment you search something on Google, definitely 99% of time you will get something. You will definitely get the results, right? So it's easy to get a free learning material, easy to get started, right? You don't need to wait till someone uploads a content, or you don't need to wait for some class to begin. You can directly go to YouTube, or maybe there are a lot of learning platforms, Google, Quora. Just you can easily get started. You can easy to get started anytime. Of course, that's a big advantage. Sometimes I want to know how that specific area in automation works, so it's better to wait for someone else to answer on my email. I'll quickly Google it and try to get an answer. Of course, that's a good advantage. I want free learning. If it doesn't work, then move on. Right, that's, everyone do that. You're watching my video, if you feel that Saurabh doesn't talk sense, it's his way of teaching is not suiting me, or not doesn't work for me, you're free to go ahead and move and try to get something else, right? Everyone does that, which is pretty obvious. Keep on trying new free things from YouTube, Google, etc. There are a lot of material out there. Believe me, it's an ocean now, and you are kind of a drop in that ocean. You need to find the correct material. You have to search a lot, and you can keep on trying a new free things. No one is stopping you because it's all free, right? So those are all advantages of a free learning. Now, all these questions when you're learning from the free material, these all things must be coming in your mind, right? Am I smart enough to learn automation coding? First of all, why I should pay for it, right? Is automation testing really gonna transform my life, or should I really pay for it? So there will be a point in your career where you need to decide what is the main goal, or what you want to really achieve in your career. Do you really need this? May not be for the current condition in your project, but let's figure out 10 years from now, because no one is going to work 1 year or 2 year in an industry, right? Everyone will at least work for 15, 20, 30 years in an industry. Even if you decide to jump and switch an industry or do your own business or whatever, at least look out for next 5 to 10 years. And all these answers, whatever we're going to discuss today, you have to answer yourself looking at that 10 years from now. So let's understand what do you need if you want to pick up free learning courses. So again, guys, all these things I'm sharing with you because I myself has realized that both has its own advantage, and you need to follow certain things if you really want to learn free. First is you need to be self motivated. This is very, very, very important. If you're not motivated person, and if you're just doing a casual learning, which I call as WhatsApping, generally whenever you check WhatsApp for certain chats and then you close it and carry on your life. Similarly, some people do it for learning also. Just every day before going to sleep, they'll watch a particular video for 1 minute and then that's it. And then, or maybe while working at particular topic, if they face some problem, they'll watch a video just for a second, and then I'll say, okay, that's fine. That serves my purpose, and move ahead. Believe me that those kind of strategies are okay at certain stage, but may not help you if you want to really work and learn something for a like a big course. Actually you want to learn a topic like after automation, right? You need to be self motivated, self discipline. You should have discipline. What I mean to say discipline is because every day you should learn something, you should practice something, you should write down your problems, challenges, how I can overcome it. Because if you don't follow all those things, your learning is not going to be productive. I'm sure you would have watched a lot of movies, Hollywood movies, Bollywood movies, where they talk about motivation, discipline, awareness in order to achieve something. Like if you talk about Bollywood movie, you will know this Dabang movie, right? Unless you practice, unless you show that discipline, you're not able to achieve what you want. Same thing is applicable for the learning also. Self awareness. Why I'm saying self awareness? Some people don't know what to search, how to search. It's very important right now because we are living in so much of information around us. If you face some problem, if you have some issues while working on certain topic, there is a skill, there is a way to search the solution, there is a way to select what I want to try, right? That is also called as self awareness. Some people don't even know what is Stack Overflow. Some people don't even know what is Quora. So they always use only Google. Whenever they want to search, they'll only go on Google and they'll search. That may work sometimes, but you should also have this kind of awareness, different platforms for different type of queries, right? Rely on self guidance. Like I said, whenever you are learning for free, you have to rely on yourself. You have to talk with yourself, and you have to say, hey, I think this looks good, this makes sense, I should select this, I should learn from that. Now, the main question is, when you have to rely so much on yourself without social support or any other inspiration, you know this is not going to work well 99% of times. I'm talking about a complete course, a complete learning package for you on any topic. If I want to learn Java, I may learn one concept from YouTube, I may learn one concept from online, some post or something. But if I want to learn end to end, which is actually needed to transform your career, which is actually needed to implement in your project, right? If I learn a particular topic and end to end, you need to follow all these things in order to get that actual success. Now the question comes, should you pay to learn? Now, I'll not say you should always pay for learning, right? You need to have an answer for all these questions. You want a total career change which needs automation right now in your portfolio or in your learning portfolio basically. You want to supplement your income with a side job or freelance work which needs automation. You want to level up in your career position, and you feel that if I do something good in automation, it's going to help me. You want to change the way you are working. For example, you want to work remotely, part-time, or different type of company. Maybe you don't know, that's still a good place to be. Automation will change your life even if you don't have to outcome in your mind. That's, I'm telling you, like, you need to answer this. What does success looks like for me if I have to pay for that? So let me ask you this. Means from my own experience, I'll share some topics that at some point of time in your career, you have to decide this, whether I'm good to pay at least 1% of my annual salary towards learning. And if the answer is yes, then you need to decide that 1% should go in which category. What is more important to me at this stage? If I'm earning 100 rupees or $100 per annum, can I spend at least $1? Can I spend at least 2%, 1% or 2%, let's say, in learning? And if the answer is yes, then where that money should go? I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just suggesting you that people forget to invest in learning, and they always think I should grow in my career, which is not feasibly practically possible. If you don't invest in anything, I'm not talking about money. If you don't invest even a time, right, you're not gonna get any benefits out of it. So either you decide whether you are a self-motivated, self-learning person, and you are very good in structuring your own curriculum, and you have that patience of trial and errors. If something doesn't work, let me move to some other topic, or all these things. If you can do on your own, then the free courses are best for you. The free learning material out there is always good for you. I'll not say to you to pay, but if you're not able to do that in a time frame, again, all this I'm asking you is in a time frame. If I'll say, Saurabh, I can do this 10 years, I learn this Selenium, I learn the Postman in next 5 years. 5 years is a big time, man. You'll never know after 5 years whether Selenium and Postman will be still there. Maybe there's some other tool will overcome it, right? Overtake it. So don't rely on that in a particular time frame. I think for any technology to learn, 2 to 3 months should be sufficient to learn. I'm not saying to get an expertise on it. To learn, 2 to 3 months should be sufficient, and then you will at least need another 6 to 8 months to practice and to improve the skills on that. So yes, if you are able to do all these things, whatever we are discussing in the first couple of months, I think then go for it. You are a good self learner. Go for it. And a lot of people have learned. Even if I share my own experience, I first of all I always believe in invest in learning, either it's time or money. And yeah, I have learned some technologies on my own, uh, but I was lucky to get good people around me. So I used to discuss in what area I should be investing to learn, or in what area I can learn it just for free. The one which is really important for my career, I wouldn't mind paying some dollars for that learning. Okay, so let's talk about what you get when you pay for learning. So let's say you want to go ahead and hire some trainer, or you want to get some paid course. Basically, whenever you are looking for a paid courses or a paid learning, what you would get, this is my expectation: a structured curriculum with a tangible learning outcomes. Because the end results or the end goal of that learning would be to train that person, because that's what you are paying for, right? Time saving. What I'm saying, time saving, I have seen people who are saying me the same thing from last couple of years. Hey Saurabh, I need to learn this, I need to learn this. I was like, dude, why don't you learn it now? It's been almost 2 to 3 years. You are saying I want to learn Selenium, I want to learn Selenium, but you don't want to invest at least couple of months and get it right. Remember, time is money. If you are learning something in 2 to 3 years, you are basically wasting that time, you are wasting that money. So make sure, if you learn it if you learn it quick, probably the outcome in your career is going to be different. So think on that. Not just theory but practical knowledge. When you learn from some experienced tutors or some experienced trainers, you don't just get the theory which is out there on the free classes or on the free material, because most of the time people will be sharing only those part with which they are comfortable with, right? I'm creating this video because maybe I'm comfortable to talk on this topic, but if someone asks me some questions in a practical session which is beyond my knowledge, right, that's going to be the actual challenge. So even when you are learning from someone else, you're not going to learn only the theory. You will be learning the practical, a lot of different issues which you will come when you actually do that exercise. Experienced tutor, when you pay for it, right, you get some experienced tutor. You also get an amazing peer network, which is also very important nowadays, guys. The only the technology is not important. You also need to have a very amazing network around you. The people around you is gonna inspire you, is gonna give you a lot of inputs in your career. Would you say bad influence, good influence? Very important. They are directly or indirectly impacting your career journey. So you should have those kind of people around you who's gonna help you to understand what is next, what you want to learn next. They're gonna create an interest in your learning. They're gonna motivate you. They'll say, hey Saurabh, I have seen this company uses Docker services and blah blah blah, and I think the client is really liking it. Your interest for that technology will increase. You will say, hey, okay, let me find out what it is, right? Whether I really need that. So all these things are really important, guys. They are direct and indirect advantages. Get your doubts clarified and explore more. Of course, when you go for one-on-one training or when you go for a paid courses, you get a lot of indirect benefits as well. So before you go for either free or paid course, I would ask you to first understand these points. These are really, very important. You'll get your answers automatically. Find out your own learning pattern. What I mean to say, your own learning pattern. You ask questions to yourself. What I have learned in last 1 year. You don't need to share it with anyone. This is for yourself. Sometimes some people are very much motivated and they are very much interested in technology, and the things fascinates them. They're like, hey, let me know what it is. Let me write an email to someone else, get an answer on it. You can find your own learning pattern, how good you are in that. Are you able to learn something pretty quick, or you need a structured guidance from someone else in a simple language, in a layman words, right? Are you self-motivated, aware, and disciplined person? Of course, we have discussed this previously, but yes, that's also important, because if you are not, then this binge learning, just visiting a Google, reading some blog, watching some videos is not going to help you guys. You will be only doing 10 to 20% of learning, may not able to reach that 80 to 90%. And that's what is needed in an industry if you really want to excel in that particular area, right? Find out which tutor style matches you. This is very important. And even for me in my career in early days, when I started in an industry, believe me, I was fortunate to get good people around me, including good managers, good colleagues, and of course good tutors. It's very important to get a right tutor, because there are a lot of tutors available out there. You need to understand which tutor style matches you. Why I'm saying this is because I'm not saying everyone has its own style of teaching, right? Every trainer, every colleague, every manager has a different way of teaching you something. But there will be one person, there will be certain amount of people who will connect you more, who will create more interest in a topic, with whom you will find in sync kind of feeling, right? That's more important. You have to search this. I'm not saying go ahead with me, or just I'm just telling you that there are a lot of good people around you guys. You need to identify them. You need to do a lot of research. You need to go read about them, listen some of their videos, or if they have blogs, go through them. You'll understand what teaching style matches with you. And if you feel that I think this person makes sense to me, I can relate with him, that's a time saving. If you end up with a wrong teacher, if you end up with a wrong tutor, you're going to waste money, you're going to waste time, and you may want to invest more to relearn the same concept, right? So I don't want you to do that. Do some research, do some explore which tutor style matches to you. Search experienced tutor. Just don't go for anyone, guys. See, creating YouTube videos, writing a blogs, it's not easy anymore. It's not difficult anymore. There are topics everywhere available. People can jumble the words, people can mix and match a lot of things and create their own video, create their own blog. You need to do little bit research around from where you want to learn. Is he really experienced in that topic? What's his background? I know if there are some training reviews, go ahead, read it, try to connect with him, try to talk to him. No, don't be shy to talk to a tutor on an email, phone. Try to ask for a demo, get a meeting. A lot of trainers do that. Time versus money analysis, this is also very important for you to understand. If you want to go learn for free, of course you can. There are a lot of material out there, but how soon you can do that? And can you afford to learn that topic for next 2 years, or you want that to be in next couple of months and then do the practice for 2 years? So it's going to be very different scenario, whether you want to learn a topic for 1 year or whether you want to learn it for 1 month and practice for 1 year. the two people following these two different approaches gonna be in a very different position at the end of 1 year. So you have to find out that what is a return on investment. Am I ready to invest $1 out of my $100 earning, or I want to invest in my own style of searching on Google and learning from it for the next 1 year? So yeah, the questions and answers are with you. And I would say thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my video and let me know if you have any more questions. I'll be happy to help you guys. Thanks.